everybody, it's Alex
and Kaylee,
and today we are going to be talking about friendships because we know that you guys are stuck in your house with a bunch of people, and we just want to make sure that we're all staying happy and healthy and getting along with everybody. So what you need today, you need a glue stick, you need some markers, and then you need 3 sheets of paper. So the first sheet of paper looks like this, and it says a good friend versus a bad friend. Our second sheet is going to be the one with SpongeBob, okay? And then the third sheet is a bunch of colored faces. So first, before we do our worksheets, Miss Kaylee, do you know why we like to have friends?
I think they're nice to be around and they make us happy.
Yeah, I would agree. And you can do so many things with your friends, and that way, if you want to go eat, maybe a friend wants to come eat, and then you'll be happy and have fun while you eat. And do any of you guys know how we make friends? I know there's a ton of ways, but can you think of one way?
Maybe by talking to somebody new and saying something friendly to them.
That's a good idea. So we can smile, being really friendly and nice, and asking what they like or what they don't like, because you might have some of the same favorite or dislike. So like I really like dogs. So I would ask Miss Kaylee, do you like dogs?
I love dogs.
Cool. So we can talk about dogs. And if we make a new friend, we want to include them in fun things that we do so that they feel happy, and maybe they'll want to hang out with you more, and you guys can find different things that you both like to do. And the number one way to make a friend is to be kind and always use nice words. So what makes a good friend? Like, how do we pick a friend? Do you know, Miss Kaylee?
Maybe someone who makes us feel comfortable and we can talk to them about things and we trust them.
Yep. Those are all great things. And sometimes we have and we hang around them so much that we start to butt heads because you need alone time. And so when some of these problems come up, maybe it's best to take a break, step away, and tell them, hey, you're my friend, but I need a break. And friends don't always have to play with each other. They don't have to hang out. You'll still be friends at the end of the day, but maybe you want to hang out with someone new. So I know sometimes we can even get mad or upset at our friends, and that's okay, that's normal. But when we get mad or upset, we don't want to say, hey, you stink. We're going to say, hey, I need a break because I'm upset. And then you just walk away, do something else, talk to someone, and then come back later when you're not upset or mad, and then you can carry on with the day. Because we don't want to get mad at our friends, especially when we're stuck in a house with them. That would just be too much drama, and we don't need any drama because we want to stay happy, right? And so how do we tell who's a good friend and who's a bad friend?
I think a good friend would listen to us if we were upset, and maybe a bad friend would tell somebody our secret or something that we didn't want them to.
A bad friend could also just be mean to you and you don't know why. And so if you see anyone being mean to you, maybe ask them to be nicer, or maybe just they're feeling left out, so you want to include them. Remember, because everyone wants to be happy, and so they might just need a friend to show them, hey, this is how you're nice to people. So on that, we're going to do a good friend versus a bad friend worksheet. So you need a marker, any color. So we're going to go to the first question, and it says, what does a good friend and a bad friend do? Read the sentences below and write them in the correct chart. So instead of of writing them below, we're just going to circle them, okay? So we're only going to circle the things that a good friend would do, okay? So I'm going to read them, and you tell me yes or no. Is that what a good friend would do or a bad friend? Okay. Does a good friend or a bad friend talk behind your back? What do you think, Miss Kaylee?
I think that would be a bad friend.
I think so. We don't want friends that talk behind our backs because that makes us sad. Okay, is this a good or bad friend? They try to understand your problems. So if you're having a problem, you're having a bad day, someone who comes up to cheer you up or listen to you talk, do you think that's a good friend or a bad friend? I think that's a good friend. So we're going to circle that one.
I think that's a good friend too.
So just like that. Okay, next one. Is it a good friend or a bad friend that in your problems?
I think I know this one.
What is it?
I think that's a good friend.
I think that's a good friend too. So a good friend cares about you and your problems. Okay. Is it a good friend or a bad friend that only cares about themselves? So if I only talk about myself, does that mean that I'm a good friend when you come to me with your problems? I don't think so. That's not a good friend.
I don't think so.
So no circling that one. Okay. A good friend or a bad friend helps you when you are in need. So if you need something, is it nice when people come and help? Are they a good friend or are they a bad friend?
Sounds nice to me.
Sounds nice. So I think they're a good friend. A good friend helps you when you are in need. Okay. A good friend or a bad friend treats you in a nice and kind way.
Oh, you just talked about
We
this
just
one.
talked about this one, so a nice and kind way. That sounds like a good friend to me. Yeah, so we'll circle that one. Circle this one right here. Okay. And Miss Kaylee talked about this one. A good friend or a bad friend tells your secrets to other people. Do you remember? If they're whispering behind your back, they're probably a bad friend. So we want to tell them, please don't do that. And you should not circle that one. Whoopsies.
That's okay. If you circle it on accident,
Yeah,
just
you can cross it out. So we do not want to tell secrets to other people because that's a bad friend. Okay, is it a good or bad friend that doesn't listen to your problems? So if someone's not listening, are they a good or bad friend? They're probably not the best friend, so they're a bad friend. Okay. A good or a bad friend is always with you in bad times. So if you're having a really bad day and someone's with you, are they a good or are they a bad friend?
That one sounds like a really good friend.
That sounds like a really good friend. So we're going to circle is always with you in bad times. Do you want to show them yours?
Up here.
A good or a bad friend tries to solve your problems.
I think that sounds like a really good friend.
Yeah, I think so too. If someone wants to help you, I think they're trying to be a good friend. So we're going to circle tries to solve your problems. Okay. And the next one is a good or bad friend shouts at you when you make a mistake.
Oh, I don't think I would like that too
No,
much.
I think that's a bad friend, so we don't want to circle that one. Okay, a good or a bad friend keeps your secrets.
I bet they know this one.
Yeah. Is that a good or a bad friend? Someone that keeps your secrets private. I think that's a good friend, so we're going to circle keeps your secrets. right here. Okay. A good or a bad friend shares everything with you.
Well, I know I learned that sharing is a really nice thing to do.
Sharing is a really nice thing. And if they want to share things, that means they trust you. Mm-hmm. So I think that's a good friend. So we're going to circle shares everything with you. Right at the bottom. Okay, 2 more. A good or a bad friend takes your possessions without permission. So if someone's taking things from you, are they a good or a bad friend?
I think that's a bad friend.
I think that's a bad friend, so we don't want to circle that one. Okay, last one. A good friend or a bad friend makes fun of you. I don't like to be made fun of, do you?
I think that would hurt my feelings.
I think that would be a bad friend because we don't like to be made fun of. So, if you ever have trouble deciding if someone's a good friend to you or a bad friend, you can always look back at this worksheet and go, does whatever their name try to understand my problems? If so, they're a really good friend. And next, we are going to do an emotion worksheet. So, you're going to need scissors and a glue stick and your SpongeBob worksheet. So the purpose of this is we're going to match SpongeBob's emotions with the key word. So it's to help you guys recognize, hey, my friend looks mad, or hey, she looks really happy, so that we can better understand how to be a good friend or leave them alone when they need space. So we're going to cut our SpongeBobs out. Okay, so you should have 4 SpongeBobs. Does anyone like SpongeBob?
I do.
He's a funny guy. So you should have 4 SpongeBobs. So we have 4 emotions that we're going to go over. Mad, afraid, happy, and sad. Okay? So what we're going to do first is we're going to get a marker if you have one. And if you don't want to write, that's okay too. And we're going to circle mad. So we're going to look for the SpongeBob that looks mad. So there's 2 SpongeBobs. Which one looks mad? I think it's this one. So do you see SpongeBob? He's got his eyebrows down. He's puffed up. So I think that SpongeBob's pretty mad.
I picked that one too.
Good choice. So we're going to glue it on this first box right here. So you should see SpongeBob mad. Okay, next one. Let's go down to number 2. It says, name a time you felt afraid. So we're going to circle the word afraid. Okay. Okay, so this is a tricky one. Which one does he look afraid, like he just got scared? I think it's this one where his mouth is wide open. So we're going to put SpongeBob, number 2, we're going to put the wide open mouth where he's screaming. Okay, next one, what makes you happy? So circle happy. Which SpongeBob looks happy? I know y'all said this one. Yep, he looks like he's having a good time. So we're gonna paste it. Yours should look like this. Okay, last one. We have one last picture. Sad SpongeBob.
Poor SpongeBob.
He had a hard day at work. And we circle the word sad. Okay, and so we're going to talk a little bit about SpongeBob and what makes you mad. So SpongeBob might be mad that Gary hid from him all day. And so Miss Kaylee, what makes you mad?
If I'm having a bad morning at work and things aren't going my way, sometimes that makes me mad.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, so can you guys share what makes you mad sometimes? Yeah, I get that. Okay, next one. Name a time you felt afraid. So a time I felt afraid was when my dog ran away and I didn't know where he went. But he came back, so it was a happy ending, but at the time I felt very afraid. What about you? Oh, it happened to you.
When my dog got out, I was very afraid. I didn't know if they were going to come back.
And they both did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next one. What makes you happy? I think pizza makes me happy.
I think weekends make me happy.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Go outside, enjoy the sunshine.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Name a time you felt sad. I think when I see my parents and I have to wave goodbye because I have to go to school, and I get a little sad sometimes.
Yeah, same here. When my sister leaves after she visits me, I get sad.
Yeah, and that's okay, but we have to remember that it's only temporary and we can make each other happy in times that we're mad or afraid or sad, and that's what your friends are for. So great job, everybody.
Good job.
Okay, next, you need one marker and your thermometer sheet. Okay, so what it is this yellow is happy, this blue is sad, red, angry, green, worried, gray, worn out. He's tired. And then brown, he's annoyed. So basically, you guys can fill out these thermometers on how you're feeling today. So if you're feeling a little sad, we're going to color it in starting from the bottom, and I'll show you. So if you're feeling a little sad, you can color in your thermometer under the blue sad. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty happy today, so I'm going to color part of the happy.
Good.
Like this. That's
wow, yeah. And so if you guys want to fill it out with how you're feeling today, it might be a good tool to show staff or show your friends and just say, hey, I'm feeling very, very worn out today. Today's not my best day. And so if you have trouble saying it, maybe you can point and show someone. That way they can help you and understand you and be a good friend. So just remember, when you get upset or you're mad or someone does something to upset you at the house, we just want to take a breath. We want to talk about our emotions and take a break if you need to. But remember, you should be kind to your friends no matter what's happening. And sometimes we all just need some alone time, but remember, your friends are there to make you happy and feel good.
Great job.
Awesome. So thanks for joining today, and I hope we see you soon.
Bye.